Welcome back to Crusader Kings. So, I was thinking that this episode, obviously, we've got to focus on the next generation, the succession. Our current character is an absolute king of garbage. He's got nothing good going for him. We can't do our regular sort of campaign goal of going for the round table and going for that mercenary band or anything like that. So, we need to focus on a character who's capable of doing it. And I'm looking at our character's sons here, and obviously, we're trying to get betrothed to this 11-year-old girl with 50. So by the time that we maybe have an attractive, tall genius, in fact, that'd be just better off to marry her off to a son, wouldn't it? Yeah, well, we'll take a look at that in a minute. That's not important. More to the point, I was thinking, we've got Crund male, this kid, garbage. Low fertility, slow, he's tall, but look at his stats, terrible. And he's also a charismatic negotiator, which isn't fantastic. We've then got Tanist Stumpy, who is also garbage. Low fertility, short. He could come out an okay martial character, and that's obviously what we want to go for. Downside is, he's Chalcedonian, which means I've had to change his childhood focus to faith. Otherwise, we're going to be back to square one, where we were with this guy that we're playing another Catholic or Chalcedonian ruler. So I then looked at the daughter that we have here, and then I realized, oh shit, she's great. Ambitious, curious, which it could become shrewd. Novice fighter, she's already on the martial game. We've got rowdy, we've got conscientious, and she does have that focus. Homely, doesn't really matter, attraction opinion -10, but from martial, you obviously get scarred, which gives attraction opinion. So in theory, if we roll with this character and actually get her that, it can cancel it out. And she's left-handed, which gives her a bonus 15 personal combat, which is pretty nice. I think she's a great character that might be the character to players. Now, obviously, she is Chalcedonian there, but she's not zealous, so we can just pick a county and convert. Unlike the other sons, who are also Chalcedonian, but they are seriously garbage, so I wouldn't even want to play as them and then convert afterwards. I think a rock is the one we go for. She's the rock of our kingdom. So we're going to have to pass, obviously, Agnatic Succession. It's going to cost us 500 prestige. We've got 1,200. I don't really care too much with that. We're only going to spend it on buildings anyway. I'd rather guarantee the future. Matrilineal marriages will be allowed. Agnatic Succession. That is fine. We're going to piss off our sons. Council don't get to vote. We can just straight up enable it. We could also set to just Agnatic, which would be interesting, but I think for now, why can't we elect her then? Do you have to wait a second, maybe? Now they're electing everybody but... There we go, okay. So I want to pick our daughter. Hopefully, she will go up through the list very quickly. Now, apparently she... Oh, you know what? She's not bad, so I actually wouldn't mind playing as that. Obviously, she's Irish, Celtic. She lacks the martial, but she's not terrible at martial, unlike every other character. This is a step up, even if it's not the character we wanted. This is definitely... Look at this. I mean, humble, diligent, patient, just is fantastic. Ambitious, too, which I overlooked there. Her education's garbage, but outside of that, she's a very good character. I don't really want to play as her, though. But when our daughter, if she gets well-educated, if she gets that good martial trait, becomes, 16 or whenever it is, then she'll probably be elected anyway, because our vote has a lot more sway than just our random vassals. Anyway, with this character, what we should focus on is definitely keeping the realm pretty safe, pretty happy, pretty content. I'm thinking we go for the business focus, just to get a lot more gold into the round, build things up ready for that next generation so we can focus on the mercenary band and things like that. Not really sure what the mercenary band has in store for it. It's very vague looking at the... so if we take a look at this, you adopt a mercenary band government. You will stay a member of your current society. Your succession will become elective. It basically is because we're Tanist anyway. I don't know whether that's elective, because with mercenary bands, obviously it's not familial. Anybody can take the throne. It doesn't have to be your children or even a relative. I wonder if it's like a patrician government type. Anyway, I assume it's just elective in the sense that maybe like the HRE, in that the top level title can be elected on from a group of sub-vassals, and then that kind of suck if it is like that, but we'll wait and see. The mercenary band will have troops who tire, you are tire, obviously. Yeah, so we don't really know what the government actually has in store for it. Do we still get access to the regular stuff, regular casus belli, controlling holdings, that type of thing? Who knows? That's for the future. Thank you for the 10 gold. Much appreciated. Having returned from the battlefield, I still don't feel at home. My body is here, but my mind is in Dublin. Isn't it all for all of us? Sometimes I wonder if I died there and it's all a nightmare. Sometimes I can't breathe. Gain the trait celibate. Wouldn't be such a bad thing, huh? Solitude is all I need. We could get lustful and drunkard. I need to feel alive again. Come here, servant. Enough of these feelings. By Danu, I'll punch someone. Stressed and wrathful. This is weird. I mean, some of these aren't terrible, to be honest with you. Obviously, celibate can be pretty good, especially when you're 50, because it can stop you dying. Plus, the piety is obviously very nice as well if you plan on reforming the faith. Not quite yet is that relevant, though. Drunkard and lustful is sort of... man. If we want to kill him off, which we kind of do, I'm thinking depressed might be the quickest way to do it, because that always gives us the kill button. So we're going to roll with depressed for a while and hope he just doesn't die of the depression too early. If we can just keep him around for, what, another 4 years, realistically, then I'm happy for him to die dead. And after all that time and effort, we've got ourselves a decent cookbook. Well, what does that do exactly? That's like, what, like 1% tax or some garbage? I know it has some effect on events too, or is it monthly wealth 0.5? Well, I suppose now was the best time to get that because it has literally given us another 25% taxes, so that's kind of nice. The other thing I've been doing in the background here is I found this guy here, yeah, that, but look at him. Brilliant strategist, shrewd, duelist, envious, temperate, diligent, trusting. 23 martial. So I've been trying to keep him on side, but obviously swaying him, I sent him a gift or whatever else we did there. And then I've also chucked him my daughter as a ward in the hopes that he can turn her into a good character. He's got a lot going for him. Oh my god, she got diligent. Wait, did she? No, she had that before. I don't remember. More to the point, she's an incredible character. So I think she will not only be elected, but she is she's going to be our heir. She's the one we're going for here. And then the business focus pay. Oh, it's all working out well. Everything, an inspiring trader, thank you. So I've also built the Gallo-Glass training grounds there to give the heavy infantry from this province 15% defense. It's not great. It's certainly no, like, House Carls or anything like that. It's kind of one of the more garbage, I would say, cultural retinues. But it's all right, don't get me wrong. We can focus on heavy infantry, we can go for tech points in that, etc. And that could solve that problem pretty significantly. The problem of obviously having Catholics right on our borders, feudal Catholics with superior tech. I need help with a delicate private matter I don't want the Chancellor to take care of. We're going to speak to Chiefess Martha. Hello. She's a druid. Oh, she is quite clearly a druid, master and theologian druid. Okay, I thought the traits had fucked up then for a second. My diplomatic friend, please could you help me? Okay, so I think we want to continue to sway him, because the issue with just random courtiers, they do have a habit of disappearing. In fact, did I even make him a commander? I did not. Okay. There you go. Welcome aboard, friend. One of the issues with courtiers is they have a habit of just disappearing from your court. If they find even the slightest character who they'd much prefer to work for, they'll just disappear. So that's why I'm trying to obviously keep him on board, making commanders. I give him a concubine as well, so hopefully he'll stick around. We lose the trait to press, but we can not get ourselves a new rival. What's she like? Kinswoman. I like depressed because it means the second she turns 16, we can clear the way. Let's just stick with the new rival. You never know, a new rival might kill us as well. So how are we doing in terms of this? Oh, you know what? She's doing well. People... So I imagine the candidate score is going to be lower just by the fact that she's a child. I dislike her. She's a heathen, minus 25. Oh, that's her. Oh, my candidate is a heathen. Oh, yeah, well, that's to be expected, really. She's only a child, minus 30. So you sort of see that his candidate is a minus 20. This person has a minus 30 because she's a child. So when she's older, those people are going to vote in favour of our heir. So I think, fingers crossed, it's all just going to flip over to us. And then we can die. And then we can play as a 16-year-old girl. We basically got the whole game ahead of us at that stage. Quickly convert. Oh, dear. Chalcedonian Zealots. Ooh, that's a lot of them as well. Although we've got all our tribal armies. We should be okay here. Right. What do we want to go for? I think we just want to sit in, like, maybe our capital for a while, because that way... Oh, no, sit there. That way they've got to cross at least 2 borders to get to us. Lose 200 prestige. I don't care about that. We're only spending it on buildings anyway. Right, let's merge together and put that new commander to work. If he dies during this battle, I will cry. Because we're never going to find another guy that good to educate our daughter with. Okay, and that should be that. Okay, nothing to worry about. Ooh, that was quite a big uprising. So I think what we also need to focus on, now that we're in the position of power to do so, is probably proselytization, something like that. Obviously, it's going to be kind of difficult until we get more holy sites and get a bit more, you know, going for us in terms of conquest. 25 moral authority is not too bad. And actually, let's check the ledger very quickly. See what the Catholic moral authority is at right now. Oh, sorry, not Catholic. Chalcedonian. Shit, I was going to say that's really low. Chalcedonian? Let's sort by... Are they really that low? 10% moral authority. Because the Romans have just bodied them, huh? The Romans have just absolutely annihilated them. So, oh man. Have they got bigger? They look like they've lost a little bit of land, but they've definitely expanded more into Spain. Yeah, they absolutely have. They're trying to retake Iberia. They've lost a little bit, or is that stuff that they've grabbed from the Karlings, the brothers Karling, or apparently Hetanid? What? Okay, what happened to brothers Karling exactly? Is it maybe elected? This guy created it. Hang on, I need to try and work out what the fuck is happening. So, France history. Karl died. So Karl was assassinated. Charlemagne was assassinated after he became a count? Count Karl, and then this guy inherited. Probably because Karl... Wait, House Karling's alive, though. So why did he inherit that? Oh, because his son's in... There's no living male members. Oh, my God. So House Karling's been wiped out within the first 30 seconds, as it tends to do. Okay, fine. So it's going to be a sort of German Empire versus Roman Empire showdown there. It's not really much of a surprise, seeing as these guys are the sort of last bastion. That means that proselytization... I'm coming to my point, don't worry. That means that proselytization is going to be a lot easier to do because they've got low moral authority. What do you want to go for, then? What's the highest sort of revolt risk? Nowhere, really. We just got kind of unlucky with that, huh? Drop him there, then. We'll just start proselytizing around. And what are we looking at in terms of the... So we do have a decent sort of Celtic stronghold here from our old capital, and obviously we control the rest there. We can get it back. Don't worry. We'll bring it home. Lose of trait greedy, not ideal, especially as I was just about to go raiding on some of these other provinces, so that when we attack them, obviously, it's just going to be a 30-second job. I need something else in my life. Your vassal chief, I'm Chad. Hello. What do you need? I should intervene. Yeah, that was good. Okay, nice. So that's obviously, I was going to say he's a powerful vassal. Obviously, all counts are powerful vassals, because that's all we've got going for us. Right, so we're just going to sort of raid our immediate neighbours here. I would like us to grab, you know, Ulster, maybe even start moving into the sort of northern England, southern Scotland area, so that we can start moving down into the feudal Anglo-Saxon states and grab a whole bunch of gold from those guys, because they're going to be fairly rich compared to everybody else we've been raiding. What's their gold looking like here? On monthly balance, I should say. Oh, I guess not. Seriously? 1.2? To be fair, they control kind of about the same sort of domain as us, but they do have that little extra cash. It's alright. After we burn down all their churches, we'll get a whole bunch of gold. Our truce just expired with him. I don't know if we can do this. If we put down the raiders, because obviously we can't declare war, we've got troops raised. Put down the raiders, right-click, declare war. This could be some real scum tactic. Take him prisoner. Okay. I thought that might work then for a second. I was going to say that would save us fighting an entire war. That would have been really funny. It might have actually worked. We just could have gotten lucky with that. It was only 33%. So there is a possibility that... Oh, hang on. That really opens the game to some real scum tactics. We'd just be like, oh, prepared invasion of Lyon and have all that set up, and then 33% chance to grab, I don't know, most of France. Although prepared invasion, you only grab the territory that you siege, right? Oh, but you actually do get the king level title, though, so it still applies. We could go for the whole of Asturias. Or something like that. That could be a scum tactic I might have just discovered there. Oh well. I've never really considered doing that before, because obviously it's kind of a rare thing. Anyway. Or it's kind of rare that you get into that situation. I am not losing just, thank you. It's about the only thing keeping the goddamn round together with this shit heel in charge of it. Right. Take him down. And then, because we've just raided it all, we can just quickly wipe it out. 34% he escapes through the countryside. We actually got him that time. It's a real shame we couldn't have done that first time around. I think that might work. I genuinely think that could be a legit strategy. I hate it, but it might. So we've got Kerry and Desmond. Why don't we give those away then? Let's give away that for a start. We've got an unlanded son. He's complaining because he's not in line, so we'll give him... I don't normally like landing family members, but why not? It adds a little bit of challenge. It could be kind of fun as well to see them sort of all landed there. So what else have we got? Oh, we got 6 out of 6. We'll roll with that. That's fine. Good. Okay, so our daughter is... okay. Oh my god, she actually got shrewd. Shrewd, uncouth, martial lady. Fine. Ambitious, diligent. She's, 20 fucking martial as well. Only a skilled tactician and only a novice fighter. But that's nothing we can't get rid of by... with the... attempt religious conversion. This could be great. Hang on. Send her a gift. Honorary title. Designate a regent. And then religious conversion. Engage in religious debate. Shit. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Because now Are they still going to vote for her? Well, let's give it a while to obviously let the votes kick in here. I don't think they're going to vote for her because she's a heretic. My candidate minus 80. She's left-handed. She's ambitious. She is wrath. She is ugly. She's too young. Against tradition. Concerns about realm stability. Oh, shit. If we kill her, though... I hate to do this, but if we kill her, then that's fine. We can spawn her because we have the Master Schemer traits. We don't actually just need... Even though it says there, if you've got the intrigue focus, it's not right. So plot to... What do you think? Kidnap? Maybe get rid of her quietly? She's a great character as well. Obviously, she's got ambitious, poet, all of these great traits, which is why they want to go for her. Let's disappear. Let's make her go. Is there anyone we can hire? Yeah, I'm Chad. Welcome on board. You are Big Chad if you want to join this plot. And then Dolgus. These aren't how any of these are pronounced. I should just basically have that as part of the intro card here at this stage. Okay, good. Ooh, that's great. Plot power increase plus 20%. Fantastic. We're at 225%. Now, hopefully, we can clear the way for our martial daughter to take control. 6.7 gold. Fine. Good. What else can we do in the background? Oh, well, let's get the entire court to come out of hiding for a start. We could hold a divination, blot these other two characters. Let's do it. Why not? There's no downside to it. These guys say no. In fact, my son said no. Is he Cath? Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Well, it doesn't matter too much. It's got rid of that unlanded son's malice anyway. Goodbye and goodbye. Thank you very much. And then, hopefully... I don't know if, because the electors like us more, they're more likely to vote for our candidate. I actually really don't know how the system works too much, because obviously it's post-Holy Fury, and I haven't really played much in places where that's relevant. I'm sure she's up to something. Even if she's not up to something, it's still good to do, because you can spread rumors about her, minus 10 general opinion. That alone might give them, or might make them more likely to vote for our candidate instead. I really hope that this guy is doing well. I'll ask him. Actually, we don't need to worry about that anymore. 63% chance, I'll take it. Hey, we got her. She dies quietly. She dies. No one discovers who murders her. We lose the trait kind. Fine. That is a fair trade. Tanist a rock. She is now in line. Good. And I feel like she's going to definitely keep that because everyone else is... Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Because he's obviously Chalcedonian. In fact, probably a lot of these people are Chalcedonian. Oh, it's the bishops that are supporting him. Right. I never considered that. So we actually need to go to, like, temple level holdings. To be fair, though, where are these bishops? Let's go vassals. Why don't we open up the character finder then? Search around, reset all. Let's go not my religion group. Or just not my religion would obviously do it as well. Ruler preferably. So these guys get to vote on it even though they're not our religion. So he's actually a direct vassal of us in Kilkenny. Can we revoke that? Or can we... We probably don't have the laws for it yet, huh? Nope. Because we do not have revocation. We could plot to fabricate trees and 361% chance. That way he will just... That way I think we're free to act against him. We could just kill him. Which would work as well. Oh, well, let's give it a go. If we fabricate treason, I think we can just chuck him in prison, at which point a new vassal will spawn, hopefully of our religion. That CK2 plus changes that. Betrothed can marry, so us two, she's so good. Just getting her into our realm, I think, would be great. She's so good. And even if we're playing as a daughter next time, we'll honor a betrothal, base reluctance -2. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's get her on board. Okay, just getting her in the realm is all we need here. Then if we do get a good son, or we can marry her off to Stumpy instead, just to try and get the dream pool a little bit more cleansed. Seeing as Arok is also not doing too well, we need to find her a husband, but we'll wait until we're actually playing as her first. We'll see him disgraced. Excellent, we've done it. So we lost a trait just there, but we can also imprison him, because he is a traitor. Maybe if he goes into rebellion, that would... Okay, never mind then. What about if we revoke title? Execute him. Okay, that's good. We could also banish him. We could ransom him back out for 25 gold. Let's just execute the guy. Boom. And that has solved that problem pretty nicely, I think. We now have a druid. Okay, cool. And then what else are we looking at here? So it's just our son. He's the only non-Celtic ruler. Maybe it's the soft-hearted king that's given him this land here, even though he's a goddamn filthy, treasonous heretic. We're a new chancellor. You're very good. Welcome aboard. What do we even want to do with our chancellor right now? I mean, it's only worth performing statecraft because we can just conquest everything, right? Let's train troops in the capital. That's a great idea. Let's study tech. That I should have been doing a long time ago. What, like Constantinople or Rome? Hang on. 9, 10, 11. Constantinople is 7, 11, 8. So they're roughly the same. They're higher in economy advances, which, I'm going to be honest, look kind of shit tier when we're tribal and unreformed. So I'm going to go for Rome instead to get some of that fancy military advance. Yeah, it's 9 points. That's probably the best we've got. Let's check military organization. Yeah, it's essentially just like... Rome, parts of Greece, but outside of that, the best places are obviously places we can't reach. So I'm kind of happy just to stick with Rome anyway. Well, that's alright. It doesn't bother me too much. Easy come, easy go. We've now got Tanist Deirdre. Okay, so Tanist Deirdre is going to be Tanist Disappeary when I'm done with her. There is hope, of course. We will get to see it on the council one day, my friend, but I just believe it. Date fucking bio. Right, let's give you some... my wife, have some gold. My good friend, have some gold. My... Just random lady, have some gold. Okay, so that should be enough. Oh, that was way too much. 377%. They are going to vote for Arok anyway. I think I want to make it... Yeah, it's sort of a toss-up between the two right now. Let's make their minds up for them. Let's just get rid of her. Okay, so 377%. That should take no time at all. Is there anything else we could do to help this plot along? Obviously, we could try, and it was her, wasn't it? We could try and spy on her. Why can't we spy on her? Oh, we've not spied on someone in the last year, but she died. That's not fair. All right. So we obviously don't want to make any more Dutch level titles for our religious goal, not our religious goals, our government goals. 78% chance. You are Gonzo. No one discovers. Getting the trait cruel. That's fine. Okay. So now it is our rock in charge. People are going to start getting suspicious soon, huh? There we go. And what's our succession looking like? Oh, now they're voting for my fucking son? We don't want to do that. We could just grant him independence. That would deal with it, because obviously he can't be elected if he's... Oh, no, he can be elected, though, because it's Tanistry, right? Just... Fuck me. Shit, Seika Rock. Why are you so useless? No, we don't care about you anymore. We might as well stop with that guy, because... Wait, oh, right, he's the dead guy we can't antagonize. We don't need to worry about you. You've already done your duty. Man, I can't believe they're voting a Chalcedonian over our just warrior woman daughter, because they're that backwards. We'll have to deal with him next. Okay. Are we auto-inviting people? Yep. Can we also spy on him yet? Yes, we can. Thank you very much. Let's get rid of him. Quicker than I expected. 78%. Nice. Dies quietly. No one discovers it. Okay. We're getting our land back. Plus, we've also dealt with a heathen in our realm. So, you know what? We did that for the gods. Now, we've also got to get rid of territory for the gods. Right. Search all. Let's go for high ruler. No. And then we've got... Any good men in our realm at all? You'll do. Actually, you know what? For services rendered, my friend, you get the County of Desmond because you are a great character. You educated our future queen, so hopefully she'll like him a lot. It guarantees a sort of loyal vassal, seeing as he was her tutor and the one who made her into the person she is. He's dead. Absolutely he is. Alright, so now, hopefully... Oh, an Expedition 2 is obviously fantastic. There we go. Right, I don't think we need to worry anymore. Hopefully we don't have to kidnap anybody else. Hire a crew of bandits, because I'm not that concerned about things. I'm not going to try and fuck up this... Or potentially fuck up this mission for 7 gold. We've got ourselves some raiders. Nice, okay. Oh, no, they're just zealots. Oh, they're just warriors. That's from... Okay, so that's from the marshal trying to train troops. Wait, but... Oh, no, it's building Legend. Okay, yeah. So there's the Organized Raid, which spawns Raiders. Legend just builds Warriors. And obviously Zeal, which spawns Zealots. All of them are actually fairly known. Why can't we proselytize? Excuse me? What? What the fuck do you mean we can't proselytize? Is it because we're away from court? Is it because we're... what? So we can't hunt apostates. I have no idea what's causing that. Oh well, let's not worry about it too much. We're going to put those down. We're just going to disband them then for the time being because they are fairly pointless. I do want the Legend for the Prestige, but in hindsight... Oh yeah, no, I do want the Prestige because obviously it's going to let us build so many more buildings. You've finally reached the realm of Caesar Moderatus. An amicable man, a very average ruler. A dozen tough warriors for you, my friend. He's only acting in accordance with his religion because of our high learning. Oh shit, we do have 20 learning. Christ. Okay, excellent. Profitable agreement. Nice. That's the second best outcome, so I'm fine with that. 100 gold, 150 prestige. We gain trade, giving me stewardship +2, and then obviously business contacts as well, which is irrelevant for now. This guy wants 10 gold, or we can gain greedy back. I'll take greedy, because like I said, this character's only here to make the realm as powerful as possible, ready for succession, which seems to be fine. I'm pretty sure we're concreted in with that now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ooh. Rival conscience to death. This guy's garbage at personal combat, huh? Oh, he's actually not terrible. I think they're probably bet 4. Oh, no, wait, that's not the guy. Thank God. She's got 21. Oh, please don't kill her. That would be shit if we... A noble death. There we go. Awesome. So he died in battle. That is a very noble death. And now we are Queen Rock. This has gone very strange, huh? She is Catholic, but of course we can deal with that basically instantly here by going to secretly convert. Oh, we need 250 piety. Oh, shit. I didn't realize it was quite that expensive. Okay. Nothing to worry about then. We'll deal with that as soon as possible. Can we just marry a Celtic man and then convert? Typing in Celtic like a fool. Let's type in, let's sort by religion here. So, CE. Anybody who's any good. Oh, God, this kid's burly, bright, tall. Okay, fair enough. I'm liking the look of that. That's actually it, though. We've got another guy. What's burly? That's slightly worse than strong, I assume. Yeah, it is. It's just slightly, it's a downgraded variant of strong. Okay, well, that kid's great, then. What old is he? He's also 12, which is pretty good. Sorry, this character, this mastermind theologian, scholarly theologian, has the headhunter trait. He has a chest containing the heads of his most valiant foes. Of course he does. Sure, you've got a lot of stuff going for you. Let's go for you then. He's also a Tanist, so he's technically highborn. We lose 0 prestige. Let's go matrilineal. He's going to say no because he is in line, probably. Yeah, Tanist of Galway. That's annoying. Let's just take a look around the world. I think because of the sort of higher congenital traits mod, you're more likely just to get something out of most characters, you know, even if it's just bright or whatever that gives +1 to each stats. It's better than nothing, but it also means that it would be kind of good if we start focusing on shit like that right now. So let's go my religion. Let's go gender. Men, obviously search all, in prison preferably not, married preferably not, ruler preferably not, because they won't marry us. Diplo range, yes. Let's sort by, I don't know, just like High Marshal. Oh, fuck. Not my religion. Okay. We also need to say... This is going to be a pain in the ass to try and find it. Let's just look up characters then. Genius. See if we've got anybody who's genius to start off with. Just go any. Okay. So there are plenty of people. So now we're looking for the best genius. This kid is strong and genius. That could work. That could work. He's 11, so we'd have to wait another sort of 7 years. That's fine. Strong genius is obviously in the base game is fantastic. I don't know why I'm... Yeah, I don't know why I'm pissing around here. Let's arrange marriage him to... us matrilineally. Oh, sorry, betrothal. Who is he? He's the son of a... His brother is the lord. He's also 3rd in line. So he might allow this. No. Too high on the line of succession. Shit. That's annoying. Okay. Let me see what I can track down. Found one. Okay. Downside is he is homosexual, which is obviously a fertility hit, but he's bright and strong. which is fantastic. I thought I'd go for strong instead, seeing as we are obviously going for this martial character. I also was looking at this guy here, attractive and strong and lustful. Unfortunately, he won't marry us because, like, attraction to martial lady and all of that garbage, and also won't marry an infidel. Sure, perfect. He will do then. That's okay. We're going to have to focus on, obviously, buffing up fertility for a while. And the best part is, obviously, he's 25. So we can immediately start working on that. Gold or prestige? Huh. Great question. I think we'll take the prestige at this stage, because we also need to work on both of that and piety. So I'll take it. Have a son as soon as possible. Let's go for... what gives us piety? I mean, theology, really. But that seems like kind of a waste of time. Let's go family focus for the time being. Fertility plus, or we can go for seduction, which is basically the same thing but better, because it also gives us XPL plus 10. Let's do that. Let's try and make him like us a little bit more. So I've already sent him a gift. Let's award honorary title of designated regent. There you go, my friend. What about master of horses? There you go. Judging by her face, you're already that. What about landed title? That seems a bit pointless. Okay, fine. He's also short, which would suck, but it doesn't affect personal combat at all, so it doesn't matter too much. Anything to try and get rid of half of this garbage. If we could keep left-handed, I'd be absolutely fine with that. Even though it's Christian and Muslim opinion minus 10, who cares? Because we're going to be flipping over to Celtic soon enough anyway. Awesome. This is good. This is exactly where we need to be. Now, let's get back into the round table as soon as possible, seeing as we can stick with it even... hopefully a religious conversion won't kick us out, and then we'll have to rejoin. I don't think it will, because obviously both can join the society. Excellent. Okay, this has been great, I think, for everything. Round's nicely ordered. We've grabbed a little bit more. In fact, we can get the whole of Ireland now, so let's do Conquest of Ulster. We can't because we need piety. Oh, shit, because we're not... I was going to say tribal then, but clearly we're tribal because we're not Celtic anymore. Great, okay. So we're going to have to convert over. Then we can grab the whole of Ireland. This is a good character. 20 Marshal is absolutely where we want to be. It would be kind of fun before we become a mercenary band to try and grab the whole of the UK. Convert it all into one massive ducal level mercenary band. That would be very strange. That was quick. My god, that was quick. Sweet. Lately, I've become afraid that someone might want to hurt me. I'm thinking of hiring, no, 2 food tasters, maybe a bodyguard. Sure, we'll take Paranoid. Absolutely nothing wrong with that one at all. This kid must know on his own. Sorry, Stumpy, you are garbage. Who's our heir, then? It's Tanist, this guy. Fucking good god. That's really what the world's got going for us. A frail priest. Okay, we'll worry about that, obviously, when we get there. What else have we just inherited, then? Let's give away Moynihan. Who would like this? Any random man in our court. Search all. Get rid of that garbage. Ruler, preferably not. And my friend, congratulations. You get that one. I'm looking for good commanders, ideally, because obviously we've got the whole world against us. So... having people who are... daughter, doesn't matter. She's left-handed and sickly. She's an upgrade of our current character. You've got to consider she doesn't have homely, so that is a bonus. You are going to be called... we need a naming scheme, so if you've got a good suggestion, please feel free to throw that at me in the comments. Daughter's born to Queen a rock. Let's call you... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I haven't got a better naming scheme. Like I said, it's up to you guys. Come up with something, and I'll also have a word with Discord, see what they think, and we'll see if between us we can get something kind of good, because I've already got no inspiration for this one at all. Druid Finbar, you must attempt to save her, because she is a direct upgrade of us. We managed to get rid of the goddamn homely, which would be nice. Now, bearing in mind, as has been said a lot by the mod, the improved genetics mod doesn't completely remove the chance of homely. That, unlike CK2, if your daughter happened to be a genius, and then her daughter happened to be wasn't a genius, that's it, genius is gone from your family tree. That's not true. So in this one, obviously, we have recessive genes, which means it can skip a generation, or it can have a higher chance if they also marry someone. So she might marry someone who is homely, and her own hidden chance at having homely might give a bonus to that. Conover has accepted the duel. It's not like he has any choice to begin with. Should he be victorious, he would take his rank in the round table. He has 91, we have 55. We're fucked. Skip the duel engine. Or we can try and... oh, man, I don't like custom duel engines, but... dodge. Nice. Quick and simple attack. Let out battle cry. Let's... let's try to dodge. 3-0. Take a defensive stance. Dodge. Dodging seems to be great. Dodge. Oh, shit. Target center. Victory is yours. You goddamn right I know how this works. Who cares if you click randomly? Okay, we've done it. And that's all the strategy I needed. Greetings, Arok. I'm currently in search of an instructor to help me train in combat. Of course we will. Let's leave it here for today. We're back on track. That was the important thing. We've got a... obviously, we need to go back to Celtic, but more importantly, we've got ourselves a big martial warrior, which seems to be exactly what we wanted here. The conversion, in regards to that, I've got some things lined up, but don't worry about it too much. We'll talk about that more as we get there. Let's work on our fighting as well. Once we've had a sum, we'll flick... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, because we've got Agnetic Cognatic. Well, either way, it's fine. We'll flip over to hopefully having, you know, some sort of personal combat ambition to try and build that up, because she is kind of garbage in that regard. Outside of that, though, I've been told that the bloodline, as I mentioned very briefly last episode, the bloodline for the Grand Champion power is insanely OP. That's going to be our goal. I think that'd be awesome to see what that's all about. It sounds very difficult to get as well, so it could be quite a nice long-term goal to set up outside of just reforming the faith and trying to reclaim all the Celtic lands. I think that could be kind of a fun little thing to do. Doesn't sound too easy either. Winning 10 duels seems like it requires a special sort of powerful martial character to do so. And, you know, you've got to do that with the Grand, whilst being a champion in a single bloodline or in a single lifetime. That's going to be fairly tricky, I think. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. We're back on track, so I think we're going to start picking things up from here. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons for making the series possible. Thank you to everybody. The list has got even bigger. I've had to readjust my Jerry King's Nice and Good list once again. It's kind of getting a little bit out of hand. I'm going to have to think of a better way of doing this, because if it keeps going the way it is, we're gonna run out of room on the screen. But a big shout out, of course, to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Baniel, Sidini, Conspire T, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Danny Good, Donald, Eric B, Escape, Facundo Vasquez, Fungus King, Harik, Haydog, Jimbo, Josh Dean Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Necrophilim, Pelvis Presley, Serthal the Swede, Sorogom, Toby Cruz, Tom Taylor 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Bacchus, and Zazzy 7011. Thank you all for your support, the Insanity Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place. It's most appreciated. And let's also give a shout out to everyone else on Patreon and the Twitch subs. I apologize that I haven't been Twitch streaming recently. We've had, obviously, this new series starting. The other series is pretty involved. I will get back to it at some stage. I promise you. I'm not just leaving it dead in the water. We will be back as soon as I think of a good game to stream over there. Shout out to Acero, Ann in Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Betimus Max, Sidini, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunk207, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, GDWK Run, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Dumar, Hancock, Aaron McGowan, Ice of the Great, Israel, Jay Lara, James Barnes, 200 Breeze, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beer, Justin Plock, Justin Walters, Luana Thomas, Matthew, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Nixie, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Smirtworm, The Insane Pickle, Venom Meow, Will Wade, Wolfie, and Zico. Thank you all for your support.